I'm Charlie and you're watching Burnout Radio. As you can probably tell by the big Cobra up there on the grill, we're here today with a 2010 Ford Mustang GT500. That presents a little bit of a problem. See, I don't happen to have a racetrack at my disposal, so I can't really show what this car can do. Because its supercharged V8 will get you 0 to ticket in about 4.3 seconds.
From the overly loud exhaust note and the giant Shelby badging everywhere, any Camaro you see on the street will know right away this isn't your ordinary GT. But just to let you know you're driving something different, there's a wonderful Alcantara steering wheel, a pull ball shifter knob, an Alcantara e-brake boot, a Shelby badge center console, and you've even got a Cobra embossed on your seat backs. But that begs us to ask the question, what is a GT500? It's a track car for the street. So what makes this a track car for the street? Is it the super stiff suspension? The really short, snappy Hurst shifter package? Is it the 540 horsepower supercharged V8? Or is it the massive brake kit? Or maybe it's that glorious, deep, throaty exhaust note? Now, unfortunately, every one of these things that makes this car such a good car to drive also makes it a pain in the ass to own. First, you've got the super stiff suspension, which will just about tear your kidneys out on a rough road. Then you've got that short, super snappy Hurst shifter package. Wonderful on the back roads. Not so great trying to get in and out of your driveway. And those brakes, while they are awesome, the traction control uses them constantly. Because the GT500 will make you realize just how bad of a driver you really are. And since the traction control is constantly using the back brakes to keep you from killing yourself, they have a tendency to wear out like they already have on this car. But do you honestly care about any of that? I mean, you've got a 540 horsepower supercharged V8 that is perfectly capable of shredding these tires at a moment's notice. Well, I don't actually know that for sure. I haven't tested it myself since the traction control is stuck on in this particular car. Then no matter how many times I punch the button repeatedly and yell futilely at the car to turn it off so I can do a giant smoking burnout for the video, it just won't do it. But even with the traction control stuck in the on position, I still get a very much of a real sense this car is trying to kill me, which is exactly what you're looking for with something that has a giant Cobra badge everywhere you look. The only true negative about this car is the fact that I can't afford to drive it anywhere. I spent $317 this week in fuel and averaged a whole whopping 13.7 miles per gallon.
I always ask myself when we review these cars, would I own it? Would I spend my hard-earned money on this car? And the answer, sadly enough to say, is no. And before you guys start sending your hate mail, I got a very good reason. $50,000. I know it's a badass car, and I've dreamed about this car my entire life. The GT500 is beautiful. It stops people on the street, and everybody wants to ask you about the car. But the problem is, it's more at home on the track than it is on the street. The shifter's a pain in the ass. The clutch is a bit on the heavy side. The steering's a bit on the heavy side. While it's wonderful to drive, I wouldn't want to live with it day to day. So I'd rather have Mustang GT. It's a lot more livable. And with this $20,000 less in price, it's a lot more affordable too. So the only way I can see myself owning this car is if I had to have the biggest and baddest thing on the street. No, I wouldn't buy this car. However, I wouldn't blame you if you did, because it is badass. That said, you guys have been watching Burnout Radio. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and stop by our website. Tell us what you think.
Holy Jesus, this car is quick! I wonder if I can make it to Mexico before they realize it's missing.